A motorcycle club kick-started Rick Joslin's martial arts career, a ride that has lasted almost 50 years.
A couple of guys from the club started, and I started in 1965, I think it was. And then we worked out of the YMCA. It was relatively new. Nobody really understood too much about what karate was and stuff. And I thought it very invigorating, and it was a good positive motivation.
Within 18 months, Rick had his black belt and started his own club. After using a variety of community centers around the city, he settled on a permanent location that has become a landmark on Concession Street.
In 1973, we decided to expand a bit more. We're a big competition team. We did a lot of bus trips to Montreal and Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania areas. And so we opened up this club. And hopefully it would work out good for people. $400 a month rent. It was kind of a scary venture at that time.
Rick was one of the first full-contact fighters in the country, becoming Canadian karate champ 3 times. His kickboxing and karate teams were a powerful force, their success evident in the plethora of trophies and hardware displayed throughout the studio. As the years passed, Joslin saw the different disciplines go through the cycle of popularity.
The transition's been going on for many, many years. We did kickboxing, we didn't do karate tournaments for about 10 years, and then we came back in and do karate tournaments. Now we're back out of karate tournaments, back into MMA. So the transition of the development of the physical fitness and the interest changes throughout the years.
Rick's son Jeff grew up in the studio, but it wasn't until he focused on the martial arts as a teenager that he realized what type of man his father was.
We'd go for jogs together, and him being in his 40s and me being, in my teens, I couldn't keep up with him. It was amazing. He could run, I had to go for a walk a little bit, and he would come back and still be running, and I'd try to catch up to him. And really, he was a man of action, and still is.
The superb conditioning obtained from martial arts had Marty McSorley, George LaRock, and the entire Ron Mulligan-coached Hamilton Bulldogs training with Joslin.
We used to do 500-600 push-ups during the workout and 600 sit-ups and stuff, and he couldn't keep up. And he liked that because it was the lower body that was strong, the upper body they didn't have. And they loved it. So we did a lot of bag work, worked on uppercuts, hooks, jabs. So it gave them a lot of confidence in the games. Not that they were into the fighting mode all the time, but it was the idea of self-preservation, not getting hurt, having the courage to go in the corner. So the coaches in that era really thought it was a great asset for the team. All right, you have the pivot. This was perfect, and I'm sure it was perfect.
Over 10,000 students have been taught martial arts at the Joslin's facility. They have hosted countless tournaments, toured the world, and provided a positive environment for students of all ages and abilities.
It was always very apparent that my father was doing good things and treating people right because, anytime we went out, it would take about a half an hour to get out of a building and go somewhere else, but everybody would be stopping and saying hello and stuff. So, that was really a testament to how well he treated people and how he took time for everybody who that he spoke to. And you can see in the students that come back nowadays, they come back 20 years later, 30 years later, and start training again because of the great experience they had back in the day training with my father.
The Hamilton Sports Hall of Fame welcomes Rick Joslin.
Represented by